What's up, everybody? Fight on. Let's go. So, today, October 19th, USC travels to Maryland and plays a 3-3 Maryland team. Now, uh, Maryland lost their last two games. They lost the last game at home to Northwestern. Another low-end, struggling Big Ten school. Lost 37-10 at home. Game before that, they lost 42-28. Um, you know, I think this should be an easy victory for USC based on the skill level that we have of athletes and the pressure that, Lincoln Riley has to make sure these guys close. Um, I think we'll win the game. I think we'll win the game big. I think this is our chance to not have a close game and, show the fans and show the country that USC is still USC. Now, my last video, I spoke on the pressure for Lincoln Riley. Um, sitting at 3-3 mid-season, and I said if he loses 3 straight conference games, he's out. So I did my research on the contract, Lincoln Riley's contract, and I believe he has like a $80 million buyout or something. And, I didn't really do my research before I went out and said that he's out. Now, even if he wasn't to win no more games, I don't think he'd be out that fast. And I was wondering why Clay Helton stayed around so long. There's contracts, clauses in contracts to protect the coach. In case of bad performance, you can't just fire him and get nothing. There are guarantees and things in there. So I believe that his buyout, is pretty pricey. This was just four days ago, according to the Reign of Troy. It just says it's been reported that his deal, Lincoln Riley, with USC is worth $110 million. The length of this deal was also reported to be 10 years, $11 million a year. It is estimated that Riley's buyout is currently $88 million. That would be a huge financial burden for the athletic department. Now, that's basically he has guaranteed money. I would think the buyout would be like maybe 1 or 2 years, maybe 30 million. But just once again, I don't see, how they came up with this hire. I don't see how he earned so much money without the performance. But, it is what it is. So basically, we're stuck with Lincoln Riley. There will be no firing no time soon. So let's just embrace, the things that comes with Lincoln Riley and the direction the program is going. Literally, the program is going downhill based on performance in our record. He's having a worse record every season. It just is what it is. Now, if you can say it's, 3 or 4 plays and make a difference, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about which play did it. It's about wins and losses, the performance. Now, the upside of it is that some people say he's not a good recruiter. I think we're getting pretty good recruits. I think the players like him, and that goes a long way in college football. Me playing college football, when you have players who really want to play for a certain coach, and you have players who really want to see your coach win, that goes a long way. Another positive thing, even though we got those losses, a few plays, we will have, a different record. Just a few plays. Not like we were dominated. It's not like we were blown out, a few plays. And I think if we can get past those few plays and not be, so tight, so down, and start off early, I think we'll be okay. And, I'm hoping for the best. I'm a USC fan, Trojan fan. And, I believe that we all want USC to win. So let's not lean so far on fire the coach, because it's not going to happen. It just is what it is right now. So, and despite the losses and, the record we got, we're still landing recruits. We're still landing pretty big recruits, mid-season. You know, it's not even, and USC usually has like a late start, and we usually finish strong in recruiting for the recruiting season. And we've been landing some pretty good recruits, some nice out-of-state, high-star, high-rated recruits. So, you know, all that stuff comes in handy for the future, the building of a program. So back to the game, you know, and one thing I got to say, you know, I like Zachariah Branch. And for Lincoln Riley to be such of a, you know, offensive guru, so they say, you know, he just can't seem to get him the ball. You know, now we have to blame Zachariah a little bit because he's, you know, fumbled a few opportunities, you know, dropped a few passes. And the way it is, they're like blanketing him. Like they know that he can, you know, make some things shake. So they're like doubling him and making sure that they're covering him. So when he gets the every opportunity he gets, he got to take advantage of it, you know. So, but, you know, he just has to find a way to get him the ball. And once again, I have to say this, you know, I have to drill this. We have two highly rated skill level, you know, tall, fast receivers. You know, they you know, we got to get them the ball. And you know, a lot of people saying it's coming down to the protection of offensive line, but like I say, this is year 3. This is not the first year. You know, there's a transfer portal now. You can change any program in a year or two. There's no excuse for no one to say that, oh, he's only been there 3 years and it takes time to build a program. With the transfer portal, listen, let me check how college football's working. With all the NIL being thrown around, these guys getting paid. Instead of one team having 25 stars and 4 stars who are not seeing the field, those 4-star and 5-star players are looking for teams to go to that they can play and give their chance, give themselves a chance to get to the next level. So that's why you see a lot of upsets, because a lot of these teams who you don't think have athletes have a whole bunch of athletes who are riding the bench behind a 4-star, 5-star player, and he can be, you know, starting somewhere. So there's a lot of players floating around who are looking for a home, you know, and I think we've done good in the portal last few years. You know, we got a few different defensive guys, a few running backs over the years, and I think that we're doing good in the portal. And USC is a good place for players to come. You know, we got good weather, you know what I'm saying, got a good historic program. And, you know, we got a high ceiling, man, but we got to just get together. So look for an air out, you know, pretty good offensive show from USC today. I can't see us losing today. I just can't see it happening. Maryland is not them. We can't overlook them, you know. I heard a few things that Lincoln Riley said in one of the meetings, and he was saying something like, you know, we all go through it, but it's about how you react, you know. We all mess up. We all go through what we go through, but it's about how you react to it. So, you know, it's putting pressure on the player, letting players know we all going to go through something. That's okay. How do you react to it? How do you come back for it? So USC, Lincoln Riley, how do we come back from back-to-back conference losses? You know, and I believe you have a lot to build on, you know, in the meetings, just based on, you know, there's still hope. You know, we didn't finish one play each game. We didn't finish. I think we got to tighten up, and we got a few injuries. You know, we lost, you know, a guy on the defensive line, but I think we still got the athletes. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how it go. We're rooting for y'all. Fight on forever, and let's get it.